Well, here we are. We're going to get started with a new campaign. We're copying Eva's idea of a one class per squad member. We're going to do Commander. We're going to do no Iron Man, but we won't do any save scumming or restarts or anything like that. We'll just take what's given to us. We're going to start with Reaper HQ, and let's do Gatecrasher and see what we get.
Excitement continues to build.
I am using ModJam and a bunch of class mods so that we have enough classes to kind of do a one of each situation, and hopefully we get random squaddies that fit into classes. Sometimes it can be tedious when you have a guy who's perfect for one class and you already have that class taken, so we'll see if the RNG randomizer is generous to us this playthrough. No other real adjustments. I am playing with covert ops just because I enjoy doing covert ops, and we'll probably just do like one mission per episode, kind of like Eva's doing, and see how it goes. This is all custom soldier pool, by the way. These are all soldiers generated by me over the years of playing XCOM. So there will be random soldiers in here, because on Long War of the Chosen, a lot of times if you get random rebels, they will be from the region you're in. So like let's say you don't have a soldier from South Africa or China or something like that, or they're already in your campaign. Oftentimes, if you're generating multiple soldiers for mission types from in a region that is it'll give you a soldier that's randomly generated from that region that has that voice pack and that origin flag and stuff like that. So we will get random people in the campaign, and sometimes you even get randoms in the first barracks. Typically it's your own squad under recruitment, but in your own barracks, sometimes at the beginning there'll be a couple randoms, as well as for rescue missions and stuff like that. So let's see what we got. We got a couple 3 health people. Let's hope they have good aim. Okay, 73, way above average. 59, so he's got 3 health, no aim. He's got high will though, and really high psyops. So our Reaper is 5 health, decent aim still, minimal mobility unfortunately. Another 3 aim with great mobility and not great health, not great aim. Badger, oh my gosh, no mobility. That's one of the worst I've seen. And he's with it, and he's carrying an SMG, and he has 13 mobility. Holy smokes. 5 and 67, that's pretty good. Nimrod. Wow, we have a lot of low mobility guys in this squad. A lot of below average mobility. How many AP nades we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 AP nades. So, for those who don't know, there was a rebalancing, and for Long War of the Chosen, ModJam, and AP nades, you only start with the ones that your starting soldiers start with. So then you have to build and pay for any additional ones. So it's nice that we have that many right off the bat. Let's take a peek with this guy just in case we have a civilian trap here. No civilian trap. Okay. We'll try and take a high ground. Hunter rifle. Oof. We are in the kind of. We're just in the bottom middle of the map. I prefer to start in the corner so I can kind of just adjust camera like this. I mean, we're kind of in the corner. There's probably not anyone on the right side here, but you never know. Do we have someone with an SMG that has less reveal radius? This guy, but he has no mobility, so it's almost useless. Wow, this is going to be really hard to build this guy out with that little mobility. And he doesn't even have a lot of health. I mean, he's just, I don't know where his stat points went, but nowhere good. Gonna get... We do have a couple Marauder assault rifles, which have... I tend to use these a lot, especially early campaign before lasers. Helps me have a little bit more options for accuracy. If I have critical shots I need to make, you can use Pierce the Veil, which only works on biological enemies, but it's something. Biological enemies are heavy in the early game, so this mission on Commander, at least in my experience, is almost always the same. In terms of enemy count, there's 2 pods of 4 and then a random 2 pod. The 2 pod usually has the sectoid, and there's usually at least 1 Advent drone. Now I am using ModJam Plus, and the only thing I took out of ModJam Plus was took out Jane Kelly, took out Rescuing the Den Mother, I took out the Frost Legion, and I took out a couple of the other random enemy types that I just didn't care to play against. Sectoid Arbiter, I think I took out, as well as the Advent Warlock squad pack. Those were just enemies that they showed up a lot in the early game, and I just didn't care for the way that made the early game play. So I took them out. This is a risky move here, but we'll go for it. Alright, so here's our second pod of 4 with the Advent drone. So if we get up top, there's a chance they might rotate into each other, but probably not. I am going to just dodge up here while I have the chance before that drone. Drone has slightly higher line of sight, typically, I believe. At least it seems that way to me. The recon drone, so get a couple people up top before that drone moves further this way. Now, full warning, I am really bad at being patient enough sometimes in this game, and so I'm learning, but I will get myself into trouble pretty often somehow. I'm going to leave a couple guys here to kind of force the ambush. Hopefully they'll walk past me, and then I will get that guy out of line of sight of that second pod here in a second. So if I can keep this low mobility guy here as one of the people that they walk up right next to, that will kind of mitigate how far he has to move to be effective.
Got it covered.
So these pods might stack. We'll find out. I don't think they're going to stack in enough time, though. Okay. I'm going to do a quick save. Just in case. Sometimes there are crashes. So far we're having got the campaign started, loaded up fine. I don't see any visual glitches. So, alright, I'm going to try and move back around so I don't aggro both these pods at once. So
Already there.
I need to move Manasseh Jude up here back. Oh, he's not aggroing that pod. Okay, so I can move him here. I will move him back here because I'm guessing they're gonna move past me here, is what I'm hoping. And if they do, I want to have, if they scamper this way, I want to have a couple Overwatch shots on them. And I'm just gonna save my AP nades for second pod if I can. I don't know if that will work out or not, but I'm gonna shift these guys a little bit so I have a little bit better arc of fire. And hopefully they walk into us. Ooh. And hopefully they stay far enough away. Oh, they turned. Well, there was an ambush for all for nothing. Man, well, I guess I can try and pivot to the other side. This is not going to be as good. I don't want to get too close to them, because sometimes if you can't, we can see everybody right now, so I do want to try and get a straight up ambush on this son of a bee. Alright, well, we have done this really poorly. Somehow we could see everybody, and that was not a reveal spot, and it gave us a reveal. So, at XCOM, question is, this guy's completely exposed, so he's probably gonna get lit up unless I can get some nades on people, which we'll see how this goes. I need to get as many. I might pop a smoke on him if I can. That might be necessary. Alright, I'm gonna try and move this guy. Pierce the Veil does give me a little bit more damage, so it kind of guarantees me a kill here. And this is not a great, I mean, I have 86% on him, but I think I prefer to use the AP nade. He does not have an AP nade, so I'm going to AP nade with this guy. And I can dodge in there and use, so we're going to AP nade here. We got one at least. I think I can flank this guy. I want to just basically, gunner's a problem. Definitely a problem. I don't want, what's his defense stat? His defense is alright. So if I can get a nade on him, I can't get it. Can't get anything there. I can probably pop that guy with a nade. See what I have left with him. I have two people up here, but I can't really do anything with them. So we're gonna hit. Let's see.